In this video, I'm going to walk through some of the common mathematical operators in Python that you will see quite often. So I'm going to do this from the command line, and I will show you how you can put all this in a program later, but doing it this way I think will be easier to show you what's happening with each operator as we actually use them. So I'll start up Python, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create some variables. Variables associate a name with a value, so now if I use A, I'll have 10, and if I say B, that'll be equal to 5. So we can do addition, A plus B, and you can see that gives us 15. A minus B gives us 5. For multiplication, we're going to use the asterisk, A times B. And for division, we're going to use the /. And you'll notice this does give us a decimal value. If I want to get an integer, I can use floor division. And just to make it more clear what's going on there, if I say 13, floor division, and then 5, that's going to give me the result 2, because 13 divided by 5 is 2, remainder 3. So the answer for floor division would be 2, because we're looking for the integer part of the answer. Now, what do we do with the remainder? There's an operator for that, the modulus operator, 13 modulus 5. Again, 13 divided by 5 is 2, remainder 3, and the modulus operator gives us the result 3. And if I did A modulo B, remember A is 10, that gives us 0 because 10 divided by 5 is 2 with a remainder of 0. I can also raise numbers to a power. 2 to the 5th power is 32. 4 to the B power, remember B is 5, gives us 1024. So these are some of the common operators that you'll see in Python. Now here we have a Python file that's going to demonstrate those operators. And you can see we've defined variables. Here we're defining A to be 10, B to be 3. Again, a variable, we can define it to whatever value we want. And you can see here we do all of our operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, and the exponent. And then I'll just print those results so that we have those quicker using f strings. So when I run this code, you can see that I get the results I would expect for each of those operations. Now for addition and subtraction, everything should be clear. It's the same operators you've used before. The operators for multiplication and division and exponents are perhaps different from what you've seen in the past, especially if this is your first programming language. These are also different than what you would use in a math course. And floor division and modulus may be new operations to you, but they're very important when you're writing code, so it's important that you understand how those work. I definitely recommend that you take some time to practice these if you haven't used them in the past.